Dave and Jay versus the world.
Nice.
Oh, my fault. I thought.
Fuck.
Welcome back, YT Gang, to a very special episode of DJVW. It is the New Year's episode.
Oh my God, and we look like contract killers / weathermen.
Are we going to provide you with an excellent episode, or are we going to sell you some real estate? Stick around to find out. But first order
On
of business,
DJVW.
I have to
take it away, Jim.
I got to give to you what I didn't get to give to you for the last episode.
Oh my God.
And I want you to first start by reading the heartfelt letter.
Oh wow,
that I painstakingly wrote.
It's got glitter on it and everything.
It even says your name in glitter.
You could even see that.
How
and,
nice is that?
But you're gonna have to subscribe to the YouTube
That's
to see
right.
that.
Yes, you are.
It's just one of those perks.
Now this one took me a while.
We got
It's from
Santa.
The heart.
Okay.
Santa.
Let's
Check
check him out. And the card says, "You're welcome, Cobra." That's it.
Fucking right.
That is not much, not very heartfelt.
Keep it short and keep it sweet. That's very heartfelt. How dare you? You're welcome. How dare you?
And
now you know what it is. You've already seen it. We don't lie to the people here.
It's a 16-inch penis.
It's a big old peepee. All black, actually. And that wasn't because it's all they had left in stock.
That was a choice.
That was a choice.
Oh, great. You got me a really hard fucking box
I
to
don't
open.
understand why. It was actually my wife that wrapped it because I can't wrap worth a dick.
Oh, here we go, baby. Oh.
That's right. Look at that. Man, I swear to God, that goes with your outfit, too.
Look at that.
Now, there's only one way to fend off the demons, and that's with a special blade gifted to you from your ninth best friend.
I'm taking it out of its sheath.
Yeah, we're knifed up, baby. We're knifed up, bro. Don't
Give him a
fuck
tap. Give him a tap.
Imagine
There
it
we go.
shatters.
What if we slip and just cut ourselves?
Look, man, all I'm saying is there's only one way. You know, I found a lot of comfort as a kid in having knives
Wait,
under my...
guys, he's literally has a knife inside of his
I do.
pants.
It looks like a boner if I point it that way.
Dave, that's too much.
It's not too much. Don't tell me what's too much. It's my fucking knife, all
That's
right?
too much. You can't just walk around with a fucking 9-inch knife on
I drove
you.
around, thank you very much, all right? And if we had gotten into an accident on the way here, I'd have died. I'd have been impaled by my own blade.
But no,
What a
I'm
poetic way to
talking
go.
about legally. You can't walk around.
this is fucking legal, Jay. I think there's
Look
actually...
at the size of
Look
that
at that
thing.
bad boy. It's nice. You want to hold it? Look, what I'm saying is there's a law in New Jersey.
Wait, why
against-
didn't I get one like this? Why did I get one of those? That thing, it looks like something from the QVC channel. This thing looks like something Rambo would have had.
Because I thought that would be a beautiful addition to our tchotchkes because it's so ornate looking.
It's not even an
You
active...
can murder a man with that, okay?
Well, of course I can murder. I can murder somebody with these.
That's right.
These mittens.
I figure you just went up about 30 more points in the danger meter.
Well, now I'm really dangerous. It's
now
a good
fucking,
thing.
Now you're terrified.
It's a good thing I don't drink anymore because I would have
Oh,
definitely...
that would have been...
Definitely stabbed somebody in this house.
I think so.
They would have been telling me, you can't have another drink, and I'd have been like, fuck you.
Hey, and what an
I'd have
honor.
been swinging my knife around.
That's right. And that's a goddamn Rambo knife. And what an honor it would be to be taken out by such a beautiful blade.
It's proper. I'm not
right.
going to lie. It's proper.
But when I was younger, I used to sleep with a lot of like knives and stuff under my pillows because even though I wasn't afraid of intruders, I've always been afraid of demons prying at my soul door.
Well, I'll
And-
tell you this right now.
Yeah.
When I was living at Ashley Street, that crazy ass drug.
yes,
you
the
know,
drug den that you that you squatted
my
in.
mom was staying with us for a while, and me and her got into a little bit of an argument.
Little bit.
And then she wound
small
up
one.
sleeping with a kitchen knife under her pillow for 3 days for fear that she thought I was going to attack her.
Well, guess what? You didn't, did you?
No, I
Because
didn't.
she had a fucking kitchen knife.
Well, I would never hit
If
my
she
mom.
didn't have the kitchen knife, you'd have throttled her in her sleep, and she knew that.
I wouldn't have hit her in the face.
Just to the body.
Just to the body
Well,
a
she
little
knew
bit.
that, all right? And she kept it back. She said, listen to me, Jakey boy. You come over here. Don't fucking slurp
No, go ahead. You were
on the New Year's episode.
You were telling the story?
I was telling a fucking story.
Hold on.
Don't. Unbelievable.
Continue.
Can you not? And
Thank
it's
you.
also Rain. This
It's a
episode
Rain
is
energy.
brought to you by Rain. Hit
This-
up your boys.
2020, thank you, Rain.
Yeah, 2021, we're going to be sponsored by you. Okay, we're coming out hot. But I spent a lot of time sleeping with knives because somehow I thought they were going to protect me from demons, specifically demons. That was my big fear. And I'll tell you what, a weird thing happened to me. I know I'm going all over the place, but a weird thing happened to me.
I want to hear it. Actually, not for nothing, I kind of miss you.
Did you really?
I don't know what it is. You have this weird thing where
Like a magnetism? Like you're drawn to me?
I feel like kind of nervous before every show.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I don't know if I want to do this thing today.
Yeah.
You know, I try to muscle through it, try to get ready, and I'm like, I think when Dave gets here, it'll turn on.
It does
you
every
know?
time.
And it does.
Every time.
When you get here, the energy goes up. And I remember sometimes the funny thing is when you're low energy,
Yeah.
when you come, I'll be high energy.
I'm never low energy when I come,
You
bro.
sometimes you
when
come
I
in a little
I'm high
lagging.
energy.
Well,
Every time.
Well, I'm dialed in, you know?
Right
I'm
now.
dialed in all the time. But do you want to know why I'm always dialed in? Because I never dial the fuck out, boys
I
and
thought
girls.
this was another Rain Energy ad. That's what I
It
thought was
sounds like
happening.
it could have been.
Bro, let me tell you, on the way here, something. Okay, I know what happened to me last night. Last night, I ate a tremendous amount of chocolate. Your boy's been going hard in the fucking paint on sweets, bro.
Yep.
I have an addiction.
I ate the last 3 days I've had to eat in the estimated range of 25 cookies and brownies.
You're a sweet. You got a sweet tooth.
You're goddamn right. I got a
boy's got
sweet.
sweet
I got a
tooth.
sweet tongue.
I got sweet teeth. I got a full set of sweet dentures in my mouth.
I got a set of sweet chompers.
I got that sweetest. Now, let me tell you, man, I go hard in the paint when it comes to sweets. And when people tell, like, you know, an alcoholic, okay, you used to be an alcoholic. So did you ever have that idea? I think we've talked about it on the show. I don't understand how you could just have one drink.
Oh, that's what happened after I got done drinking.
Yeah.
I turned to sugar.
Yeah.
Because my body wasn't getting the sugar from the alcohol.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I became a fucking monster, a sugar monster.
And you look at people that have that self-control and they look at like a Hershey's bar and they snap off a brick.
How?
And they eat it and
How?
then they don't touch it. What the fuck is wrong
Who
with
the
those
fuck
people?
looks at servings on the back of those things?
Unbelievable. Not a
Like
person
a pint of ice cream?
that I
You-
respect. Actually, my wife does. She does.
Do you
want to
know what a serving on a pint of ice cream is?
It's a pint of
fucking
ice cream.
pint of ice cream.
That's right. Ben and Jerry's, the whole goddamn
Sack
thing.
up and eat the whole thing.
I have to buy a lockbox now because we've accrued so much candy over the holidays that the only way to keep it from me is if I buy a lockbox, have her stash it in there, and then give her the keys. And then I
Sure.
hopefully won't smash open the lockbox. But last night, I told my wife, she gets mad at me too. And you know, she listens to these episodes, and I got to, you know, we've had this discussion a gang of times. She gets mad at me when I ask her to help me by hiding the sweets.
Yeah, you know, I thought about you the other day because Stephanie's grandma, she gives us these tubs of Nutella.
Ooh.
And I was like, we should give this to Dave.
Whoa.
We should because I know he'll eat the whole thing in like a day.
I'll curse you while
Crying,
spooning it out.
crying, mastabbating,
What have
eating
you
Nutella.
done? And I'll blame you for my lack of self-control, devoid of all responsibility of my own actions. Now, I did happen to find, though, after my wife hid the stuff and she put up a fight about it and
Sure.
we argued a little bit, you know, and I just said,
It was a tiff.
Yeah, we had a bit of a tiff.
Got a bit of a
but
tiff.
she did still stick it out for me. She hid the stuff, but she overlooked a brown box of Russell Stover's. Russell.
Wait, well, hold on. Did you eat a box of Russell Stover's sugar-free chocolates?
I don't know if they were sugar-free.
If
I didn't
they're
look at the box.
sugar-free, it explains why you have diarrhea.
It's-
I am not joking
Okay.
about this.
No,
sir.
I'm interested.
If you want to Google
Yeah.
sugar-free Russell Stover's, they'll give you diarrhea because the
whatever
additive,
aspartame,
whatever
whatever the fuck it
the
is.
sugar additive that's
Yeah.
in that, the dietary sugar thing, it gives you diarrhea if you have more than a serving. So if you had sugar-free Russell Stover's chocolates, we all had them one night. We had about a box of them. There was 16
Thank God
pieces
you got
in a
two
box.
bathrooms in this place.
Thank God we got two bathrooms because I would have been shitting off the balcony.
It would have been somebody would have been spreading legs sitting on the toilet, and somebody
would have been
between them.
shitting in the shower, shitting in the sink,
Waffle stomping.
and we got two toilets.
Well, maybe that is what I did. The box was all brown, and the lettering was embossed, so it, you know, you had to really look at it to see. And I, of course, am not taking my time to read.
That makes sense why you got the diarrhea.
I split it open. I ate an entire box of Russell Stover's
Sure,
chocolates.
sure.
And then I woke up this morning, and there was in my book on
Some mud butt.
on bowel movements, the book
Sure.
that I wrote on bowel movements.
Uh-huh.
There's 4 stages.
You are a pro.
right now. The first stage is just a regular bowel movement.
Yeah. Second stage is denial.
Well, no. The second stage
That
is,
you ate a box of Russell Stover
I'm
sugar-free chocolates.
very aware of it. The second stage is where you remove one pant leg because you need the clearance. You know, so that's stage 2.
Sure.
The third stage, the third stage is where you remove the pants entirely because they're just in the way of what's happening to you.
I mean, you got to kick those things off inevitably. After the third time, there's no need for pants
Right,
anymore.
exactly. And then
Yeah.
there's of course, through all this, a lot of hair gripping, a lot of wall touching, a lot of...
Nah, see, me, it's more like I'll clench the phone really hard because I'm like, I'm just on the... Yeah, I give it a little squeeze and pull.
Yeah. Till the pixelation starts.
Yeah, a little bit. You get that like rainbow look like...
When somebody smacks your TV, yeah.
That's exactly it. So I get that. Fortunately, I got an OtterBox case.
Okay, so you got a strong case in the phone.
I
That's
mean,
the only reason why.
I never hand on the wall, you know.
Oh man,
I got sliding glass shower doors, man. I'll push.
You'll push them right in. I go to the handicap stall because I need those handles. I need something to grab onto while I'm going through this. And then the fourth and final stage is entire nudity. Now, if you're in the fourth and final stage of nudity, there are a couple of things happening. There's a lot of wishing that it would end. There's a lot of excruciating pain. There's a lot of gripping and grabbing and pulling of the hair. And you know that you're in the devil's den
now
when you toss a towel over your head. Because somehow that towel, being nude, having a towel over your head while you're shitting is about as comforting as it's going to get.
I know you're working out your tight 5 right now, but... just saying, that is a technique that maybe some of the people that watch or listen to our show use.
Of course, that's why I said it.
All the time.
That's why I said it. Oh, every time.
Some dudes just get naked when they're taking a shit.
I can
Matty
see the comfort in it.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Does he really?
He goes to the bathroom fully nude.
What about you? You shit naked?
No, dude.
Why were you appalled? You were taken back by that.
I don't sleep naked. I don't shit naked.
People
for
that
fear
sleep naked
of a
are
fire.
fucking weird.
I told you this already.
That's
I don't
right,
want to
that's
be one day fire and I'm fucking naked explaining to the fucking fire
running
marshal.
out in the courtyard
He's
of your
trying to
apartment
take
complex.
me seriously. I'm butt naked. Tell him my entire life was in there.
Yeah, and you don't know is it an alpha move to just like not cup your dick and just like listen, we're in a state of emergency here. Yeah, just let it swing around. I think that's more respectable.
Let it swing.
Because trying to cup your shit while shouting in the face of a fireman whose men are on the line.
Whatever. At that point, dick is
Dick's
like the last thing I'm
but
thinking
he's gonna look.
about.
He's gonna sneak a look.
Of course he's gonna look. Everybody looks at a little dick.
You gotta let it happen. And
that's one thing I don't miss about gyms.
Oh, the dicks? Yeah.
24-hour fitness was just a sea of old man cocks.
Yeah. I went to the YMCA.
That sounds like the name of a band.
A sea of old man cocks?
Old man cocks.
Old man cocks. Yeah, when I went to the Y
dope.
when I was little, that was weird. I didn't know how to handle it.
Then it was real weird when they put it in your mouth.
Well, I didn't know what to do with it.
And then
I just said, am I supposed to?
This is what you get.
Do I touch it? And they said, don't touch it with your teeth. And they actually struck me. And I never made that mistake again.
They hit you with a little.
They were old. It didn't really hurt that bad.
They have soft hands.
It was kind of hot.
They get a little choke and then spit in my mouth.
But luckily,
so just so everybody understands, if you've been with us since the beginning, we started DJVW talking about shit, and now this is how we're going to end 2020.
Yep.
Once again, Dave bringing up his bowel movements, talking about shit.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Did you realize that? You didn't realize that?
I didn't realize that because
I thought it was literally what you were like.
No, that was poetry in
setting
motion,
me up,
baby.
and
that
I was gonna crack it, you know?
No,
because we got this good shit.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
that's just fate working.
We just
out.
know each other now.
I mean, a lot of the time you think I'm
time.
softballing you stuff, and that's just it's called destiny.
No, it's just
called destiny. It works so well that it's organic.
I just think it's really on repeat. You're always kind of thinking about it, and I'm always kind of you thinking about it.
I really on the way here was like, I don't want to do this because I had taken such a monstrous shit this morning, and it was a stage 3 because I had no pants on.
Oh, no pants. Okay.
But I was still clothed in the upper half, and I was doing a lot of facial gripping and hair rubbing and stuff. So stage 3, bomb dropping this morning.
Then you yell to your wife, "Get ready to fuck when I come out."
Well, I don't like to fuck when my butthole's dirty. All right, it's something I try to avoid.
You noticed the baby wipes in the bathroom now, right?
I did notice the baby wipes. We got baby wipes too. You got to clean that butthole.
You got to have a nice, clean asshole.
You can't. You wouldn't just touch a turd.
Just in case. Okay, there's a couple things I don't do. I don't shit naked. I don't dress up for Halloween. I use baby wipes on my asshole. All of this are just in case.
That's just to protect your ego. So that when you're in a moment of dire consequence, you don't look like a fool.
Sure.
And I can respect that.
Thank you very much.
When death comes a knocking for me,
Yeah.
It's going to be in a stage 4. I'm going to be ass naked with a towel over my head, and that's how I'm going to pass away.
Sounds about right.
It sounds about right.
Well, I mean, I said 2020, the way you die in the parking lot, dead.
It is funny that you should mention that, though.
In your Hyundai accent in the parking lot.
The early episodes of the show were filled with stories of me nearly shitting myself.
Pretty much the last 15 minutes would be a story of you diarrheaing yourself,
and that's how
with
we would
or
go
without
out.
your son.
That's how we'd sign out.
And then that was it.
That was it.
And then we went from that to this, which is a much polished product than the shit talk from episode 1.
Well, it's the same
It's the same content.
Same content. Same shit stories.
It's recycled trash.
You
but
know, you
it's
did
aesthetically a lot nicer.
You did a thing where you.
I gotta apologize though.
Go. Oh,
I'm sorry.
sure.
Yeah.
4.
One.
Wow. Now
I
well,
look.
be careful.
I look good.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm not saying anything about Asians.
Okay. All right. Good.
I want to apologize to you because I did dress up once I saw that Dave dressed up when he came to the house. Okay. Now I was going to pluck my ear hair last night. I didn't because it does sting and I didn't want to go to bed uncomfortable. So now I feel that Dave's looking at my ear hair and I look like a fucking Middle Eastern pediatrician.
No. Now that you mentioned it, I'm looking at your ear hair.
Yeah.
You ever just burn it out?
No, I'm not putting fire next to my ear. Dude.
I saw a barber shop Instagram clip where like they were doing that.
Burning out.
They
Was it in the Middle
out.
East? Because those motherfuckers got some ear hair.
I don't know. They didn't pan out.
Dude, my
closer
old
than an ear and a-
pediatrician, Dr. Pino, that's why I use that analogy. That motherfucker had some ear hair on
You
him.
had to clear that air because
He was right there next to like the inside of a dog's
you
ear.
could twist it.
Oh, you could
twist
you
it,
could
you know,
take
something.
that and then connect it to his nostril hair and make a little bow tie, little Middle Eastern bow tie for the boys.
Why would you not rip that out? I would rip that out.
It's a power move. He was a Vietnam fucking,
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
he
give a
didn't
shit.
care.
He was cupping your balls. You were coughing.
He held 4 or 5 friends as they died in Vietnam.
Are these stories that he told you? While he was giving you physicals?
And I was this is my pediatrician.
Yeah.
So I'm 6.
Yeah.
You know?
Horror stories from my pediatrician with bushes hanging out of his ear.
So I just wanted to say I'm officially sorry about my ear hair.
I didn't notice it at all. I think it was perfectly fine.
Well,
I don't think I'm genetically disposed to having hairy ears. I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, I'm not a hairy dude. You saw me hitting the bag this morning with my shirt off.
Yeah.
Putting it on that bag.
You
though.
were putting it
saw
on that bag. Why are your
you
ears
see-
hairy, though? Let's not get away from that.
Well, that's because all the power goes to the hands.
Yeah.
So the ears are like, you know, fuck this.
I don't know what that is, 'cause-
Send everything we
Do you
got
mind if I have a peek?
to the mittens.
Can I just have a little
All
peek?
right, you go. Okay.
I'll tell you what.
Now
you got
let me see
hairy
your
earlobes.
asshole.
All right. You want this? Yeah, that's you got some fuzz on there. But
yeah, they're like little peaches.
is that one of those things, right? Your ears don't stop growing, your nose doesn't stop growing, and your hair doesn't stop
Your
growing.
balls, too, I
Your
think.
balls. I don't know if they keep growing or if gravity just keeps pulling.
Yeah, I
and
mean, it's
pulling
only
and pulling.
hanging on by a sack, you know.
Speaking of balls, I'm still waiting for that that biopsy. Can you believe that? What a
That's
fucking
another
year.
thing that happened.
Ball cancer,
Sure.
corona. Oh, can you open? I would love to see the list of things that 2020 has tossed at us.
So, guys, what we wanted to do is just recap a little bit of 2020 and
For our
the
New Year's
things
special.
that happened. It was really kind of funny yesterday because I posted we got 400 views or 400 followers on Instagram.
We made it.
Yeah, but
Fuck yeah.
then somebody unfollowed us.
We got 399.
And I realized the Lord giveth, and then
the Lord
Jehovah
taketh.
then taketh
It
away.
is how it goes. That's why
And
you always
that's
want to
how
wait
that-
until you get like 3 or 4 past that.
Yeah.
And then if 3 or 4 people stop unfollowing or start unfollowing you right after that, that's just
But
it's not meant to be.
With that being said, I just want to thank everybody. Like
Fuck
this
yeah.
year was insane for DJ VW, and we couldn't have done it without everybody who listens to the show and like helps and contributes and reposts and follows the show and watches the YouTubes. Everything is really done for you, and because of you, the show has gotten immensely better than what it was when we first started.
You know, it feels a little bit fucked up to say that as bad as 2020 was to most people, we kind of butt fucked the shit out of 2020. I mean, I think as far as the show goes, as far as my own life, I seem to be on this upswing, and it's a hard thing to cheer about when other people are so distraught from the virus and all the shit that's happened and losing the jobs.
Quarantine
but
and jobs.
I
Yeah.
still
Well, that's
feel
what
like
Dave
being like, God damn, it's been good.
Sturgio said the same thing when he was on the podcast. He's like, you know, you don't want to say it because you feel bad, but he's like, 2020 was pretty good to me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you're a glasses half full guy, you know, which I am, or I try to be.
I thought you didn't drink anymore.
Not half full of whiskey. He's working out his type 5, guys. That's his crowd
Trying
work.
to work it out a little bit. Come on.
His crowd
Give us
work
some
is
slack.
terrible right
It is
now.
terrible. All right, it is terrible. But there's only one way to get better.
So yeah, he's just saying you don't want to say it because you feel bad. But 2020 was pretty good in that sense.
2020 is bad if you turn the TV on. If
Oh,
you turn
man,
the
is
news
it?
on, 2020 is dog shit.
It's fucking terrible
if
when
you-
you put that on. Everything is bad news.
Yeah, but if you just,
I'm like, it's just a matter of time before there's a nuclear holocaust.
Oh,
If you
something's
watch,
coming.
if you watch fucking news long enough, you are guaranteed to
World
believe
War III is coming.
something bad
Yes.
is going to happen. But then you step out your door, you see your neighbors, you see the kids, you see the
You hear the
dogs.
birds, yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
and it's like this isn't that bad, you know?
No,
Like,
no. I mean, like I said, if you turn the TV on, the year's been rough. And of course, there are some of you listening that go, no, motherfucker, my TV's been off and it's been rough as shit. But it's not been that way for everybody. And,
Well,
and
you
I
should
think
have
we're just,
participated in the $100 cash giveaway.
you've been,
Then,
you've been
shouldn't
a
you?
little bit better off.
You
huh?
broke piece of shit.
$100 richer if you would have just fucking shared the 3 people.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
goddamn
And that's your problem is
cocksucker.
you can't fucking help yourselves, and that's why.
And that's why you're in the goddamn hole.
That's
you're
why
in.
your uncle died of coronavirus, dude.
And you lost your job, you piece of shit.
I can't believe I forgot to mention it. We had the coronavirus hit my job.
yeah.
Yeah, so
I got worried when you fucking called me like, hey.
It's a worrying
And
thing.
I was like, God damn it. Again.
yeah. Well,
Again.
Coronavirus is a bad Jehovah Witness that keeps knocking. It
It's
just
just-
keeps coming back, and you keep putting
Sorry,
it off.
Dad. Sorry. He's going to fucking hit me
Sorry.
up. Jakey boy, I don't like what Dave said.
boy, I've had a couple drinks.
I'm going to kill that little motherfucker when I see him.
ass in the
Jakey boy, I'm gonna send him to hell.
God
Actually,
damn.
there is none, but
I don't know. I'm gonna fuck him up though. But it did land at the doorstep of my job. So, at my workplace, we do everything that you're supposed to do. We hand sanitize. We keep social distance. We wear face masks. All that stuff. But this virus is such a bitch that it just ended up getting through the cracks, as I'm sure a lot of people have
speaking of
experienced.
bitch,
Wait, no.
carrier.
No, wait. We
Was the
can't-
lady that worked up front?
Sure. There was a lady that may be patient 0, and there's no way to prove that she was patient 0. But the fucked up thing about
She
the
was
virus,
riddled with COVID
that's not true.
and HIV.
And she wore masks and she did everything she was supposed to. And as soon as she found the doctor had told her that she had COVID, it was
She
a little
spit
too
in
late.
Dave's mouth.
She had already been spitting in my mouth.
She's been spitting in his
She
coffee
did
every morning.
the thing that got us the worst is that she handed out the plasticware for a nice little
She just
catering thing that happened to our
licking
Secret
all
Santa.
the spoons.
But so as soon as we find out, we get pulled to the side, and our bosses get everybody together, and then everybody's together, and our bosses quickly realize we're all too close, so they go spread out. Everybody spread out. Such and such has coronavirus, and it was like dropping a weird fucking bomb on you because we're all standing in a group, but we're like
Yeah.
spread out through the edges of this big ass room.
Yeah.
And they go, such and such has coronavirus, and I go like, fuck, man, because I already tangoed with the doctor one time.
Yeah.
And it's not an easy process. And for those of you that think that you can just go out there and get some fucking rapid test, a
You
lot
actually
of people,
can. I did it. I did it in 3 days. I went to
Unfucking
CVS.
believable. All
It
right.
was real easy. You
That's
just
so strange
literally
because we drove to Trenton.
you just literally Google, okay, rapid test CVS, and they will give you a time slot to show up
Well, that's not how it happened.
within about 72 hours.
I'm gonna call you. I think you're lying, and you sound like you got coronavirus right now. And
No,
maybe you
I'm
should go and get
choking
that.
on my own rage
Are you choking
because you're
on
so stupid.
how tight these suits are. So
choking on my collar.
what ends up happening is they go, call your primary care provider. Take about 20 minutes. We're gonna regroup after this, but of course socially distant. We're gonna regroup and we'll tell you what the next step is after that. So we call our primary care providers. I set up an appointment. I call you to tell you what I found out, and in case you should need to know. Really, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just kind of in limbo. So afterwards,
Well, I said it's like the HIV. You got to call
Yes,
everybody and let
every that you
everybody
had
know
sex
you.
with,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to be like, hey, we fucked.
Yep.
I got AIDS.
and you might want to look into it. And sorry,
Sorry.
and sorry.
That's it.
Now, long story short, they go, we're going to
Please,
get rapid
yeah.
tested. Let's all go. We hop in these vehicles. We head out to Trenton. And then the fucked up thing was, as we're taking the tests, you would take the test. They would jam the thing in your nostril. So that's what they did to me. And I was cracking a lot of jokes, and I don't think that the doctor liked it very much. Then my boy tried to record it happening, and he actually stopped and yelled at him. And he goes, hey, I don't want this recorded. I don't want to lose my job because of some video that was on YouTube. And my boy went, dude, really sorry. Kept recording. Got the recording. Good video.
He is
very
a
funny.
piece of
He's
shit.
a very big piece of shit. We're not going to post
Yeah.
it anywhere, though, but it's very funny. It's just funny. To see him jamming this thing. And what's funny is he pulls this thing out of my fucking nose, and there's metal all at the end of it. Like he went so deep into my nose, and there's just metal all over the end of this fucking thing.
This is why you should wear a fucking mask inside the shop.
We wear masks inside, but
no, I mean like a respirator, dude.
Yeah, you need like a proper thing.
Yeah,
with
because the way me and you die is just with fucking loaded with
shit on my butthole, metal in my face. Yeah,
come on your mouth.
Wait, that's not. Wait a second, bro. So. What ends up happening is you take the test, the next person then takes the test, and while they're taking it, the results are ready because it's a rapid test for the previous person. So as each person goes in, the previous person gets their announcement. You're negative, you're negative, you're negative. Everything felt really good for like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like number 6 and number 7 and number 8 were coming up negative. Or I'm sorry, positive, corona positive.
Whoa.
And when this happens, they're across the room, and the doctor's telling them, like, hey, you are positive. And we're all like,
right away, that person becomes a pariah. Dude. You're like, get the unclean, get the fuck away.
It felt like people were turning into zombies.
I know. You're like, oh, he's been bitten.
And it's
shit.
It's
28
rude to
days
do
later.
That's what it felt. And I'm looking, and I'm like, you don't look that fast. You know what was fucked up? All the people that were immune compromised turned up positive.
Wow.
Yeah. So I, very young, very tight,
sure.
A little bit of IBS, not a big deal, right? That just helps me flush my system faster.
Yeah.
But I'm young and I'm tight and I'm good.
Yeah.
Right? And all the other young, tight people, and no shit, it's not even just a joke. Like they are the younger people and the healthier people. The older people, the people with actual immune diseases, they got it.
No shit.
So we're in this weird limbo right now where like, my boss has virtually no immune system. He's a good fucking dude. Like, he's a really good dude.
Yeah.
And he has been so worried about this because he's immune compromised. And now we don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
That bitch.
And my boy hit him up
Sally,
the other day.
you whore. No.
You know what we did, though? We went back to the shop.
Sure.
And
flattened their tires.
No, we grabbed these fogger machines, and they were filled with this disinfectant. And I just went ham. I fogged the entire building like 3 times over, sprayed everything down, breathed that shit in. Not supposed to do that. My lungs were a little fucked up for a day, but I'm good now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So we're in this, and now we're gonna go back on Monday.
You're just throwing caution to the wind because you're right now you're operating out of fear. Like I don't want to get fucking sick.
Yeah. So I don't care if I breathe into disinfectant. If
I'll
anything's
take
in my lungs,
a little Lysol on the mouth.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
I have, and I will.
I will do it again.
I'll do it again.
Watch a motherfucker. I'll do it again.
I'll sooner do that than get the vid.
But how crazy is that? And it swept over half my office.
It's nuts, dude.
Half my building.
We got real fortunate at my company. Nobody tested positive. Actually, one guy tested positive.
It's a lot of people at your company.
But they did a pretty good job telling him to get off the road. He was very proactive about it.
Okay.
So it was good. But yeah, there's a lot of people and only one test.
That's wild.
That's not bad.
I'll tell you what, in the beginning when this
bad.
shit first
I'll take
popped
those
off,
odds any day of the week.
When I was in Vegas and this shit first started popping off, I said, this is bullshit. It's not going to be anything. Because we saw
did the same thing.
Ebola come. We saw the swine flu, H1N1.
I'll never forget, dude. I was at 24 Hour Fitness. I was with Tristan.
Yeah.
Me and him just got done working out. And
licking each other's sweat.
Sure
off
did.
The ground.
Yep, giving each other hugs and kisses.
Back in the day when you weren't worried about it at all.
It was fine.
It was fine.
High fives and ass grabs.
Ass
dude,
hugs.
So me and him are watching the TV and I'll never forget it. The fucking whatever they had on was like 6 cases of coronavirus now in California.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell?
What does that even matter?
They're going to quarantine them. I was like, we'll be fine. This happened with that thing when
Ebola.
where they quarantined the people that tested positive. And then sure as shit, it started going. And I'm like, this is how fast a zombie fucking apocalypse could happen.
I remember before the show started, before we started doing the show, the few months prior to it when Corona was, snowballing. And I was calling up my buds like, yo, is this the fucking, is this the shit? Is it all about to tip off the deep end now? Are we going to devolve into like martial law,
that first
pandemic?
2 weeks, man,
It
when
was
you
sketchy.
go to the food store and there's no toilet paper, no rice, no pasta,
That
you're
was
like
uncomfortable.
What's going on with the chicken? We don't have
I started
chicken
Googling
yet.
how to prepare human meat. I didn't know what was going to happen. I just knew there was no meat in the supermarket, but there was plenty of people.
Well, now you're hot on the NSA's radar. You can't just Google things
Everybody
like that.
Googled how to prepare human meat.
It's like how to fuck a kid.
Well, you don't Google
how to How do you get them in your truck?
No. How to prepare human meat, I don't think is up there with how to fuck a kid, because if you are
In your search history.
no, son of a bitch.
Good.
If you're in an avalanche,
You're going to eat Jack is what you're saying.
no, all I'm saying is if
He's
you're
got
in an
that
avalanche
soft meat.
and you're
I
hungry,
bet if you slow
there's
roast a
never
little
moment-
guy, that Jack meat will fall right off the
He
bone.
probably would be delicious. All right. They always say that the younger of a species eats
be
why
like-
people eat veal.
Sweet meat.
Yeah, sweet candied meat, bro.
Candied meat.
Look, all I'm saying is you're never gonna die of not fucking a kid, but you will die of not eating. And so, in the sake of self-preservation,
Yeah.
maybe do Google how to cook a person, because there's what are those things in the brain that give you mad prilons?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know you shouldn't eat people brain.
You're not supposed to eat brain, really. You got to be careful with any brain.
Well, there are people out there that consider brain a delicacy, and
Yeah,
I don't
but
want
you're
you to
not really
disparage
supposed to-
cultures.
Are we talking about the Middle East again?
I'm just talking about the blatant racism that you're showing when it comes to disparaging.
Speaking of, I listened back to the show. I was like,
Yeah, we went hard in the paint on
Sorry.
Asian people, and one of my New Year's resolutions
is
is
never to talk about them again.
to take it easy on the Asian
Not
community.
positive, not negative, just kind of push them out of my life
Yeah,
forever.
Act like they don't exist. Act like they don't exist. I don't know if that'd be more racist. That'd be more
It's
racist.
no worse. Okay, so with 2020,
Yeah.
the spread of coronavirus was scary, man. That was
yeah.
that was crazy, but honestly, it was just a little bit of how crazy it actually was.
I mean, when you wrote this shit down,
everybody forgot about the California and Australia wildfires,
Which were-
with those little koalas just flaming balls of death.
we
like,
saw that, right? Images of flaming koalas.
dude, koalas just on fire running. You never see them run.
No, they don't fucking run
You
at
know,
all. They're
but-
not built for running. If you look at them, you
They're
go, that
built-
thing does not
They're
run.
built for rolling, and when they catch fire and start rolling at you, it's like a
Downhill.
fireball just.
Catching everything in its path on fire.
I don't want to laugh, but I was watching people like run up on koalas and put their jacket.
Oh my God.
And put them out. It just reminded me of like Christmas Vacation when when Lewis catches fire and Clark like smothers him with
I've
the
never
fuck.
fucking seen Christmas
Of course
Vacation.
you haven't.
What is that? What are we
Dave
talking about?
Sturchio, stand down,
No,
stand ready.
get the fuck out of here, Sturchio.
Stand down,
I'm trying
be
to find
ready.
out when the Australian fires started, but it looks like 2019 to 2020, so
Yeah.
it's probably right around the new year. So I think that's how we kicked off the year. Was everything's on fire?
Yeah.
That's how we kicked
The
year
world's
off.
on fire.
The
That's what
world
happened.
was on fire.
The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get
I don't
bored.
think that's how
Hey
people
now,
like it.
Corona
Every time
virus.
all I think is Shrek. I just think of Shrek when I hear
Of
that.
course you do, because it's the only one fucking movie you've seen.
I've
The
seen
one
all three of
movie.
them. All right, all three Shreks. But yeah, people. That is how we started off.
We started 2020 with wildfires,
Yep.
and then that went into coronavirus.
Coronavirus pretty
and
quickly,
then
'cause
from
that was like March.
coronavirus, we went to lockdown.
Yeah.
So we went to lockdown from the virus. Now the lockdown for everybody was a little different.
Yeah.
Personally, I was thriving.
Yeah,
Like,
I did. Actually, no, I was
My
jobless.
job, I'll never forget it. He told me, he said, "I'm not telling you this as an employee. I'm telling you this as my friend."
Okay.
He said, "Go right now to the unemployment and go get the ball rolling on this, because this is going to be a wave of people that are about to get out of work." And I can't thank him enough, dude. Shout out to my boy. You know who he is. I don't want to start dropping names and shit, but he knows who he is, man. And I love you, dude. And I appreciate that, because I had no hiccup with my unemployment.
That's beautiful.
I filed that Monday. That Wednesday, you couldn't get anybody on the phone.
Oh,
you couldn't
right.
get anything. So I filed my thing. I got my claim the following week.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, because of him telling me to be proactive, jump the gun, and go get that thing going, I beat out the fucking line that is that unemployment thing.
You know how it
So,
happened to me? Months
I
before they
remember.
responded.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
forgot about it,
I know.
which was nice. You know,
so-
money showed up, and I was like, "Whoa."
So, because I was getting my employment in, and I saw kind of, once he told me that, I had the foresight to go, what the fuck do I need? So I went, hit Craigslist, bought a really nice punching bag, right?
Nice.
Got that. Got my
Priorities.
little aqua bag from, my little hydro bag from the gym.
Yep.
I got a bunch of like weights, a bunch of kettlebells, and I just went to work, dude. I didn't stop training. I would train like 3 hours a day.
Yeah, you
No
were one of the
shit.
people that I saw staying most active, most
Super
fit.
active.
Yeah,
I was
during the
actually
virus,
offered
yeah.
a fight during it.
That's wild. Just because of how good a shape you were in, you could have taken it.
I was offered a fight, and it was going to be like an underground fight, underground,
Christ.
unsanctioned fight.
Yeah.
It was for a couple $1,000s.
What if you took it and he killed you and we never started DJVW?
I don't think I would have died.
I'm just saying, what if you slipped?
This is what
you zig when
happened.
you should've zagged?
I get the hit, and it's like, hey, I got to fight for you. It's an underground fight. The guy's a juiced up blue belt. He's 225 pounds.
Big boy.
And he said, "You're the only guy that in the gym that's been active. Do you want to take the fight?" And I go, "How much?" He's like, $5,000. And I go, I had to run it by the old lady. Like, I just got offered an unsanctioned blood sports.
That doesn't sound very appealing.
It would have been a great story to tell.
It would have been awesome as shit. But if you're your wife, you go,
She was hesitant.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't think this is a good idea.
$5,000 is nice.
5 G's was nice. And if I didn't get my unemployment rolling in, I would have probably took that blood sport fight. Yeah. And I would have been Jean-Claude Van Damme.
But let's be honest, not for the money, for the memories.
For the memory.
The story.
That's true. Because how many times do I... And the guy would have been bigger than me, which is kind of fun.
Yeah,
because I would have been like JCVD. I'd have been the smaller
guy. You would have been
guy.
like the Cobra. Much more like...
Not like you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Bigger guy, blood sport. You would have been...
let's see. You're...
Now don't...
The movie that is your life...
Yeah, wait.
The guy is actually much bigger than you. This is true.
Okay.
And he has absolutely no idea how to fight.
Don't say Shrek.
He's kind of like Shrek. He's like a South American Shrek.
What?
You're not like JCVD. You're like, I don't know. Kind of like,
why is he? I
don't know. But
I like a Puss in Boots. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Alex was like Shrek. And
I was like a small,
you were like Puss in Boots.
But highly skilled, highly charismatic, ladies man.
Nah, you're more like Donkey with a right hand.
Donkey?
You were like Donkey with a right hand. You're annoying. Nobody wants to be around you.
Speaking of Donkey, I think 2021, obviously we're going to kick the shit out of 2021. I mean, I'm so excited and so optimistic about what this next year brings. And we can't get into it really. But
we can't get into it. We
got some plans.
We got some things going. We got some things coming up on the horizon.
We're about to have
things that we're going to need to be dressed like this for.
All the time.
Probably.
We're going to have boners across the whole fan base.
I just look like I do recreational cocaine. For anybody who's not watching this,
every single pocket has cocaine.
Go to YouTube, like, subscribe, share, and of course, look at your boys.
Just look at our outfits.
We look like we spend time with hookers.
I feel...
And we do recreational cocaine. And we talk about business.
Right? We're going to... One of the things that's happening is
nobody does recreational cocaine.
Except for people in Oregon.
Well, they just do cocaine.
They just do regular style cocaine.
They just do cocaine.
But we're
it's like,
what
are you doing today? Cocaine.
This 2020 we're gonna up the things that the boys do because the boys are multifaceted. The boys are talented.
Why need cocaine when you could have 300 milligrams of rain energy?
That is a very...
That's right, rain energy.
Don't fucking... I could have done without... I was on fucking board.
No cocaine needed here. Just rain energy.
There's some kind of cane in there. There's to get that
rain
shit.
Energy.
You fucking son of a bitch, bro. Unbelievable. Listen, man. All right, I'm trying to talk about the big things that we're gonna do.
Yeah,
like branching out into voice acting.
Sure.
I want to have an animated series where we do sexual encounters between popular cartoon characters.
So you're talking about,
for example, Shaggy and Scooby.
Okay,
where Scooby goes, "Hey, Raggy," and then Shaggy goes, "Like Scoob," and then Scooby goes, I think I love you, Raggy. Then Shaggy goes,
please.
"Like Scoob, I love you too, zoinks." And then Scooby goes, "Ruck me in my rass, Raggy." And then Shaggy goes, "Like of course, Scoob."
Please stop the bit.
Wait.
It is. I laughed uncomfortably because I knew you were going to do this for a prolonged period of time.
How did you know I was going to do it for a long time?
Because you do stupid shit for a long time that's not funny. And
what?
It just...
Like Scoob.
Don't.
Zoinks.
You're doing it again.
Oh, Raggy.
Stop doing it.
I love you, Raggy.
It's really bad. It's not a good
What
skit.
are you talking about? That's fucking classic.
Nobody's going to want to work with us. Nobody's going to want to work with us.
You could be
until
Homer.
you
I
pull
could be
out
Marge.
cocaine.
And you like...
Nope.
Oh, homie.
No.
And then I don't know if I could do a Homer voice. Could you do a Homer voice?
No, I'm not.
It's a sexual encounter.
I'm not a voiceover actor.
You could be. Why pigeonhole yourself? 2021 is going to kick the door open for all types of facets for a couple of multifaceted young and tight boys like you and I.
I can't do it. Like
Scoob.
Hello.
That's my uncle, bro. Every voice you do is my uncle.
This is your Uncle Dave.
That's the same voice.
Dave,
No, don't.
take them pants off.
My
Uncle Dave.
No, my
Uncle
uncle.
Daddy got something
My
for
uncle
you.
never raped me. All right, this is the fucking New Year episode. We're turning over a new leaf.
Sure.
I want to leave my uncle raping me in the past.
UFOs?
That we can't leave in the past because
No.
they've been contacting me.
Well, that's another big thing that happened in 2021, man.
Yeah.
Or 2020 rather.
2020.
The kick up in UFO shit.
It was like the
2020
foundation
was the year of the fire, the virus, and the UFOs.
Yeah, where the virus was the foundation, and then
Sure.
like a shepherd's pie, there was like crumbled meat that is the UFO encounters.
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
Stop. You know, my uncle was a big UFO guy. All right.
Take them pants off.
No, he never raped me. My uncle never raped me, man.
Sorry.
God damn it, bro.
Uncle Daddy got something
Like
for you.
Scoob. We're just gonna spend the rest of the fucking having arguments as my uncle and Shaggy.
We're gonna get a bunch of DMs. Yeah, I turned the podcast off
No,
at
we're gonna
39
get
minutes and
DMs
47
being like,
seconds.
Dave does a good Shaggy. You know, I didn't know
You
I did
do.
a Shaggy until like 3 days ago.
That's what we're saying. Like 2020, it's the year
Finding new skills.
It's the year of finding yourself.
Of course.
What did you find out about yourself?
That I don't
When
know.
push comes to shove, you got to
I
write
got
cross.
IBS. Oh. I thought that's where we were going. I was like, yeah, dude, definitely got IBS.
No, I gotta tell you, man. You took the fight this year. That's
Yeah.
another thing that happened.
Oh shit, the brawl in the fall.
The brawl in the fall.
We're just so
happened.
quick to move past things because our future
We got
is
so much going
so
on.
promising.
It really is.
It's so
It's
promising.
so bright that you got to wear shades.
Our eyes are constantly set upon the horizon.
Yeah.
There is nothing. Everything that happens is we actually probably should do that. I think one of the things I talked about was fishing up some old clips. Just feel good, like that clip that we posted to the page the other day. It was just a nice little feel good thing of like us starting in the beginning when
Yeah.
the set was not what it is now.
Just
when
a couple bright-eyed
That's
young
it.
boys.
That's it.
Optimistic,
bonered up,
hard dick,
just fucking doing the best we could, and look what
dressing
it turned
kind
into.
of shitty.
Kind of
in the
shitty, and we
beginning.
did way better. That's
I
what
mean,
I like.
I'm wearing a suit for Christ's sakes.
All right, and you know what paid for this? Podcast money. We've been doing so fucking good.
Yeah, no, you know, it definitely didn't pay for it. Stimulus money.
Stimulus
which
money.
I got fucking garnished anyway, so fuck the
Did
stimulus.
they sent them out already?
No, my old one got garnished. The
Why-
1200.
why did it get
the
garnished?
The 1200.
Oh,
Back child support, baby.
That's right.
Back
yeah.
child support.
They came and took that shit
The
from
only
you.
thing they could extradite you for is murder and child support, if you'd believe it.
Those two things don't bear a lot.
Murder
In
and
common.
child support. You could butt fuck a kid and then leave.
Oh,
They
so
can't,
taking lives and bringing
but-
lives.
But yeah, but if you butt fuck, let's say his mother, and then some jizz gets in her vagina, has a baby, they could extradite
Little
you
poopy
back there for him. But if you butt fuck him and then leave, doesn't
That's okay.
matter. That's okay.
That's okay.
That you got the green light on that. But
Do
you
whatever
can't.
you want.
You can't owe his mother money because they'll be like, bring that
You gotta
motherfucker
bring
back.
him back. You can't go
You,
to Italy.
you get a plane
Jay
ride.
wanted to go to Italy.
You get a plane ride and handcuffs is what you get,
That's
bro.
it. That's it. Handcuffed to the seat, eating air peanuts or plain peanuts.
I'm so glad my days of jail are behind me.
Well, don't say-
I'm just so
we never
done.
know.
No, I'm done with jail. I don't think I'm ever gonna go back. Maybe if I did go back, I know exactly what it would be for. Assault.
Assault.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Because
could see
one
that,
day,
obviously.
one day,
And wait.
these mittens
Uh-huh.
are gonna
I
take.
don't-
And if you keep showing
Wait,
up
me?
late, I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna butt fuck you, and I'm gonna flee the country. And because you're over 18, they're not gonna care.
Ruh-roh. Look, man. So, like Scoob, zoinks. That's about it. You
Stop
can't
with
really
the
talk.
stupid impressions.
You can't talk like Shaggy. You can
You're
only say 3
embarrassing
things.
me.
No, don't talk like my uncle.
We come
My
from a family.
Shaggy is a fictional character. My uncle is a deceased man who never fucked me.
And your grandmother is a liar.
My grandma's not a liar.
She's a
I
goddamn
do. I
liar.
come from a long.
Liars and butt fuckers.
Well, I'm all right. So speaking of my grandmother,
Dude, that is just hilarious. I come from a long line of butt fuckers.
liars and butt fuckers.
Just a line of butt fuckers.
From the year 1990 or 25 to about now, it's been nothing but my genetics. They've created nothing but liars, nothing but
short
liars,
people.
and people obsessed with anal sex, obsessed with it. They don't have sex any other way.
There's no other way to. It's a.
There's no other
It's
way
just
to
a
have
dominance
sex.
thing, you know.
It is a dominance thing.
So hey, you want anal sex? But like, not particularly.
Well, you're gonna
It's
get
not-
it.
Okay.
Wait, are we promoting? We gotta really
bring it back.
Yeah, I
the
think we
anal
need
sex.
to just reel it in just a little
I
bit.
just like
anal sex is an elective.
You know what?
It's a thing that people,
I think we take one thing and we go way too hard on it. Whether it's Asians or anal sex, we go way too hard in the paint.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just bring it back. Let's just
Well, I don't know. I mean,
bring it back.
Going hard in the paint is what's blazed this path for us in the first place. Maybe we double down.
Going hard in the beehole
Maybe-
is what will blaze the future.
Maybe that's it. Maybe 2021 is the year of beehole references.
Speaking of beehole,
Yeah.
the man who saved 2021 single-handedly when the
Speaking of beehole,
when the coronavirus broke out was the documentary Tiger King.
The
bro.
Tiger King,
Now
yeah.
we never really talked about it on the show.
it seems a little bit dead, but now that the hype has died down, it might be pleasant to revisit
Well,
it.
I'll tell you what. I did watch that show that I was telling you on, Hooked on a Look.
Hooked on a Look,
And
yeah.
and they were like, there was another show that they promoted. Beastly is what I thought it was about.
Beastly?
Bestiality. Yeah,
That-
it's
that's
not
what I-
about
it's not
bestiality.
about beastly?
It's
I won't
about
be watching
it's
it
about
then.
like animals and shit. And I'm big into animals.
Okay.
Love animals.
Love animals.
Love
Not
animal
love-
facts.
not fucking 'em, though.
I don't want to fuck them, but I
Right.
do want to. I'm interested in their
Beast,
their
not
days to day.
bestiality.
Yeah, beastly.
Beastly.
Beastly. Yeah.
Okay. And what is the
They
premise?
had the dude from Tiger King on there.
Oh.
And they had like the other guy, and he was just
the legless dude?
no. They had Joe Dirt. What's his name?
Joe Dirt.
Joe,
That's his fucking name. That's his
what's
fucking name.
Joe
Joe
Butt-
Fantastic, Joe Amazing, Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
There you go. So
Joe
you had
Fantastic.
Joe Exotic. They were doing like a little micro thing of him and that guy who was his partner, and
What,
they went into
dedicated an episode to them?
Yeah,
Okay.
and they had like a lot of the footage that was in the in the documentary of when they went into the cage with like 16 tigers.
Right.
It was like, I bet in their mind they made it like it was supposed to be the toughest, most masculine thing that you could do, and the way they did it was just so gay.
Well, I mean,
it
it's-
was
it's-
like
it's overtly
he
gay.
was just like, we're about to go in the cage with these 16 tigers.
I'm going to suck
And-
this man's dick.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna suck these
and he had a
tigers'
pink
dick.
shirt on.
Yeah, if Joe Exotic's bedazzled trucker cap
Yeah,
doesn't give it
dude,
away.
He's like, we call this the den of death. It's the den of death. And I was like,
He liked that. He liked to raise that kind
I
of
was
the
just like,
stakes.
it's
And
so stupid. I was
Yeah.
like, you made something so gnarly, just so stupid. Like, because you got like,
yeah, how do you fuck that up? How do you have tigers
because they
that you're
give
chilling
him
with?
because they give him these fucking ski poles, and they're like, here you go.
Oh, that's gonna defend.
And he's like,
wispy,
he's got, yeah,
The
Joe
wispy
Dirt is
Joe
like,
Exotic.
He's 126 pounds.
right? Or, oh my god!
Because of the AIDS, and then he's
Because
like,
of the AIDS, 6
and he's-
pounds of that is the
and he's just-
rhinestones on his fucking trucker cap.
It's just poking, dude. He lifts that gun, and it looks like it takes him everything he's got.
You think he ever shot anybody? You think he ever killed a man? He seems like the type
Yeah.
that has had a past
No, he
ex-gay
might-
lover who he shot.
Definitely.
I think so.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
as much as we speculate that whatever that bit, Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
Carol You're gonna
Love
make an
that shit.
Italian.
Love that shit.
That she killed her husband. Joe Exotic has certainly killed
Has
a gay
killed
lover.
a lover,
But nobody
yeah.
cares about gay lovers. There's never a manhunt, a
I know.
statewide
They
manhunt.
just let it go so long,
Yeah.
like John
People-
Wayne Gacy and shit.
You'll see kids will get, and then missing wives will get search parties out for them where
Yeah.
strangers are walking
Yeah.
through the woods. Never once have a group of strangers walked through the woods searching for a missing gay man. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of probably the world.
They wait till they're on like number 15 before the police are like, think we got something
yeah,
here.
we might have a serial killer who's
Dude,
exclusively.
I mean, how long did that one fucking Dahmer operate? How long did
Oh, Christ.
John Wayne
John Wayne Parr. Shout out John Wayne Parr, baby.
Yo, John Wayne Parr. You ever talk to my friend Dave?
That fucking way
I'm
again,
training
bro.
for Rogan and Shab.
And he's getting old now. John Wayne Parr, bro.
You're
I would
gonna
let you fuck
catch
him up, and then
these
I'd come over there
mittens.
and I'd kick him in the fucking head.
Don't you
Bink,
ever,
bink.
ever have your fans talk about butt and mouth fucking his
No,
son.
that was really
Because that's
rough.
what you did, John.
I don't know if John Wayne Parr
JWP.
told them. That's what I called him. JWP. I don't know if he told his fans to threaten
He
to
said,
butt
hey,
fuck my
guys,
kid."
talk about doing some stuff with his son's mouth, who's only 4.
We can go back. We can find. You know what I think I should do is for the page. I'll
Well,
find the
back
post.
then you were we got a pretty good buzz about the show organically, where you were trying to generate a buzz.
Yeah.
Whether it was good attention or bad attention, attention.
Yeah.
Whatever. You just wanted attention to bring like eyes to the show.
Yeah.
So you were like telling he was at the time one of the most dangerous men on the planet, John Wayne Parr, and you're telling him that he needs you
in order to
his
find
life
success.
to be successful.
Yeah.
This is a man that started elbowing. He was the first white guy to
This
do
is
Muay
after
Thai,
3
basically.
fucking episodes of Joe Rogan, like hanging out with Joe Rogan. It was so obvious to me that I was trying to get a laugh. And I found some solace in was that people in the comments
Nobody
were like,
fucked
"This
your
guy's
kid."
fucking hilarious! Like this
Yeah.
is an actual joke, and you idiots are all missing it." But 90%.
Oh wait, how many
of the
people said that?
Well, let's say if there was
6.
1,000 comments,
6.
10% of them, which is a lot.
Well, you got
But that's
1,000
still-
comments.
Yeah.
All of them. So
Yeah.
you're telling me 900.
Nothing generated
90?
more comments for John Wayne Parr. I swear to fucking God, to this day, if you go to John Wayne Parr's Instagram,
JWP, you're welcome.
yeah, you're goddamn welcome. I fucking told you, aligning yourself with me would be good for your brand, John
And it
Wayne
was.
Parr. Not a single comment, not a single post that he has on IG generated as much interaction as that.
Not for nothing, but not a single dollar was thrown his way.
Not a single
The only
one.
thing that was thrown his way were comments about mouth
Rape.
and anal rape.
A lot of
about
rape
his
stuff.
child.
Mental retardation accusations. It was fucking hard. They're
How
like,
do you
how
sleep
this
with
retard have a
yourself,
kid?
JWP?
Unbelievable. I
How
couldn't
do you-
believe he posted it. And then, the DMs
He
were
didn't say
something
one
else.
thing about your smoking hot daughter.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how old she is. You can't say that. Redact. Redact.
How old is she?
I have no idea.
Oh my God. God
Sorry to Google how old John Wayne's daughter is right now. No, wait. John
Now let's wait a second here.
Daughter.
Wait, hold on.
age.
She also lives in Thailand. There's different
There's different
rules
rules.
out there.
Oh, wait a second. I don't think those rules extend to this one. Now, this can't. Oh, this is from 2017.
No.
This is. She was 14 in 2017. 2018, she's 15. 2019, she's 16. 2020, she's 17. It's legal in New
That's
Jersey.
a go,
And
baby.
in 2021, when this episode
Your
airs,
smoking hot daughter, baby.
we'll be all right.
And in Thailand, they were like, you could have said that about her like 7 years
as soon
ago.
as she was born. As soon as she was born.
As soon as she was
If he
born.
didn't have such good hands, we would have sold her into slavery. I don't know if that's what happens in
well,
Thailand.
I'll tell you what.
Thailand allegedly is a beautiful place with a lot of lady boys.
Yo, but yeah, I mean, like, you were just looking for anything.
That's all.
But we've gained a organic, kind of following and buzz.
Yeah,
through
now the
just,
YT gang.
through just being.
That's it.
Just being ourselves.
Right.
You know?
Well, I think they come for us, but they stick around for the Shaggy and Scooby impressions.
Oh, you're gonna come for us,
You're gonna come.
whether you like it or not, motherfucker.
Oh, Scoob!
Dave, enough with the stupid impression.
I can't help it. I'm sorry. You know what we never talked about? How was your Christmas, by the way? I would feel fucked up if we mulled over it and didn't talk about it.
Oh, the funny thing about Christmas now is now that there's no booze, there's no my family involved really.
You have one thing to fall back on.
There's no it's
It's the sweets.
No, I mean like I'm talking about excitement,
Yeah, what?
I'm talking about excitement. So like now, I've been involved in insane situations around the holidays,
Okay.
Like my mother threw away Thanksgiving dinner, She said fuck yous and threw it away,
I'm sure you deserve it.
Not really.
Well,
but
all right.
Police coming,
Yeah.
all that stuff, all that
Holidays
good stuff.
hold a lot of fond memories for you.
Yeah, I mean, toxic family holidays were great, and now it's like it's really nice, but
You
it's
just
a
have
little
some peace and
boring.
quiet.
You know,
Yeah, sure,
it's a little
it's boring.
boring. But honestly, we had such a good time just spending with.
What did you get your brother? I'm gonna judge
I
you on
got
this
Josh. So because he does fast food face off.
gift. Yeah.
So me and Stephanie got him this subscription from like snacks around the world.
Oh, that is dope.
So you get a box of snacks from all over the world,
and you
in
can shoot
different-
episodes with those and stuff.
Yeah,
I'll
and
tell
you get
that's a
6
good-
snacks or you get 12. And then
That's
we got
good.
him the 6 snacks because eating 12 is a fucking lot. It's a
Right.
That's a lot of
Well, obviously,
candy,
you would
chips, and
spread
cookies
them out
and
a
shit.
little bit. You guys didn't
Yeah.
have the cheddar for it.
So yeah, I mean it was pretty. It was like I think like 200 bones or something.
Okay,
like
what
that.
did he get you? Did it match up?
Oh, those Onyx boxing gloves. Him and his wife.
Oh,
Did you see those Onyx gloves?
No, I haven't seen them.
Oh my God! I'll let you check them out before
I
you
go,
leave.
yeah.
That's the Trevor Whitman was on Rogan.
Yeah,
Justin
yeah,
Gagey.
yep.
That's his company.
Oh shit!
Shout out to Onyx Labs, dude.
That's cool.
They gave my brother put the order in for those gloves because Trevor Whitman custom makes them.
Wow.
He
So
put
a
the
while
order
ago.
in for 4 months ago.
Holy shit! When did they arrive? Did he tell you?
3 weeks ago.
Holy shit!
Dude, there's a check down.
Oh,
right?
so he totally.
Oh, he
outdid you.
Smashed it this
Why
year.
does everybody outdo you when it comes to gift giving?
I don't know. I mean,
You just don't. You're not thoughtful.
No, what the thing
You
is,
don't give a.
me and Steph thought that was a great idea.
It was. I agree. It was a good idea.
And then, like, especially for him in the show, and then he comes at me, him and his wife Cheska, my sister-in-law, they come at me with those fucking Onyx gloves, and I'm
Making
like,
you
oh
look
my
like shit.
God. I'm like, I can't believe it. And then that same thing happened with Tristan.
Tristan. Yeah, Tristan.
He comes at me with these Cleto
Yeah,
Reyes,
you're like,
and I
"Here's
just
a
got
fucking
a fucking mouth guard.
bro."
I'm like, God damn it, I got out-gifted again.
You're the non-thoughtful gift giver who gets out gifted.
Wait, what are you talking about? I got you the goddamn gift of the you getting gloved
It was
up.
beautiful. It was beautiful, and I enjoy it. Like I said, it sits in my foyer every time I walk in. But I am a different type of gift giver where every single time I buy somebody something, I have to get me something too. So when I bought you that knife, I had to buy me a knife at the same time.
Oh,
I bought my
smart.
wife sneakers, I had to buy me sneakers at the same
Well,
time.
I'm smart. When I get because I got people scratch offs,
Yeah.
and I took a video of them. Should you hit for big money, you got to give me half.
Yes, you have to.
If you hit for $1 million and you don't give me 500,000, I make
Coming
sure to
for
get
you.
everything on video.
Coming for you.
I'm coming for you.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna put those Onyx gloves on you, and then we're gonna
and then I'm
jam
gonna
that blade
smoke a
into
boy.
the
Smoke
into the and just fucking
Dude, I could make
ding-a-ding.
like a super like weapon, like put the knife
Absolutely.
through the glove.
Absolutely.
But honestly, those I got. It was just such a good year, and like I really tried with like a lot of people. So during the quarantine, I was still doing like a lot of like like when it reopened again, I do all these personal sessions and strength conditioning. I do all this for free. I don't charge these guys anything, and it was reciprocated so well. And I think just kind of putting good karma out there like that, like 2020, looking back on it, it was terrible with what happened with the virus. But honestly, I stayed positive. I stayed me. I didn't let it wear me down. And I stayed the fuck off the news, just hitting like little bits and pieces here and there, trying to keep up with current events, especially locally, and just stayed away from all that shit. And then with the election, I voted for who dude, I voted for who I voted for.
But then get away from.
I went libertarian
media.
this year because I do want to try to start opening up the party system.
Right.
So that's why I voted libertarian. But I stayed away from that. And it was funny because I saw a meme the other day where somebody was like, hey, guys, what did Joe Biden exactly do besides not be Donald Trump? Because I did that too.
Yeah, that is kind of it though.
But I don't want to go down the political rabbit hole here.
Let's fucking.
But yeah, I mean, that's, I put good out into the universe this year, even with all the shit that happened.
Yeah.
And it was reciprocated back to me at the end of the year. And my Christmas was like beautiful. And this is going to be the last one with my family all
Are
together.
you a little
here.
choked up about that? How do you feel? Because for the people who don't know, Jay is going to be leaving his apartment soon, and then you guys are going to be house hunting after that.
Yeah, we're staying with the in-laws.
How
saving
long
up
have you
some-
lived together with your brother and your
on and
wives?
off for like the last 5 years almost?
That's
Four-
gonna kind.
4
That's
years.
the end of a chapter, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's my best friend, man.
Yeah.
My brother is my boy.
Yeah.
I got a pact with him. I said, look, should anybody kill me, find out who did it,
Right.
and kill them.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
kill their family.
Same thing for you though.
Oh, I got a pact. Yeah. Should
God,
somebody kill
hopefully
him?
Josh never dies because then my fucking co-host is going to
Oh, I'm
prison.
not getting caught.
You said you were done with prison. Well, people are going to look back at this episode. But
I'm not getting caught, my friend. And you're getting skinned alive in front of your daughter.
Wait, you know that Josh is killer as a little girl. But that's it. You said you weren't going to prison, and so you better not get caught because I can't lose my co-host.
I'm not getting caught, bro. So to wrap up, as far as Christmas goes, it was a great Christmas. It was a beautiful year with as good as it could have been with everything that happened.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I get to do this every week with you.
Sure. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's been so fun, and it's something that I look forward to so much. And it's kind of that it's kind of that mindset of kind of keep moving forward.
Hell yeah.
So even with me, with how I used to train, I used to get up at 4 o'clock, start training, and then I go to work. I still needed something to kind of drive. You know, I still needed like a drive and something.
This is a
so what I
different
did
lane,
is
but
I focused in on my work.
Yeah.
So my work got better.
Mhm.
So I really kind of went hard in the paint on my job and my work and my career. I closed out the year really good with that. I went real hard on my like 4 on 3 off schedule. So I trained very hard for my 4 on 3 off. And then like I put a lot of my fucking time and effort and energy and money into the show. And that, you know, was another like thing. Like I need something. I need a goal. When I'm not goal oriented,
right,
I start getting like complacent and stagnant, and I hate that shit. And that's honestly to like everybody out there, like find something, get a goal. It doesn't have to be grandiose, just something.
voice acting.
And you could do voice acting.
Dave, don't ever don't ever cut Jay off ever again.
I wish you knew what my uncle sounded like.
But yeah, find the goal, man, and then work toward that and knock it down, and then have another one, knock it down. And within the growth of this year, I've seen from you is insane.
Oh yeah.
I don't give you like enough props and stuff like that, and I think
That's right,
people should, but you're a real piece of shit. No,
I try not to. I try not to stop and think about it.
You should appreciate that
Right.
every fucking day you wake up.
Right.
How far you've come inside 1 year.
Sometimes
and honestly,
I think though, if you start celebrating it.
Honestly.
Wait. I feel.
You want to know why?
Why? No.
You got a little shine.
No.
You got a little
Bro,
that.
I was born with this shine, bro.
You got a little of that Jay shine this year, my dude.
Are
Yeah.
you unbelievable?
It's
you
an iron
narcissist.
sharpens iron.
Oh my
and guess
God.
what?
I started off as iron. though.
sharpened.
No, I started off as iron. Though.
No, you started off as fucking Play-Doh. You were soft as baby shit when I met you.
You know what's fucked
you,
up?
You know what you did? You know what you used to
What
do?
did I- what?
You used to run away from your problems.
Oh yeah, sure.
And now you're taking them head on. You're taking them right in the mouth. Good for you. Taking a thick
I'll take
problem.
it. No. Now
right-
you're getting
right
egregious. Now
down
you're
your throat.
Unbelievable. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Like Zoink Scoop.
You're taking a
Ruck me in my
you're taking
raspberry.
you're taking a problem, you're letting it choke you, hold your nose shut, and taking that
That's
problem
not what-
right down your
That's
throat.
not what I'm doing.
Good for you.
No, I don't.
Come on.
I can't resist a high
Good.
five, but that's not.
Good for you.
No, that high five didn't mean that I agreed, man. You just took advantage of my inability to decline a high five.
Well,
Everybody knows that I can't decline a high five. That had nothing to do with me agreeing
Well,
with
you did a good job.
We did do a
with
good job.
with agreeing with me on that.
No. Wait a second,
And
bro.
I'm glad that I steered the ship at the end of this show today.
Unbelievable.
Because I was able to put it
Yeah.
back on course.
Right.
By talking about me.
No, that's not.
You're welcome, guys.
We're wrapping this up. I feel like we're wrapping this up.
I feel like we're coming to the end.
All right. That's
You know
fine.
what? This show,
Uh-huh.
coming to the end of this show,
Yeah.
is probably the saddest one because it's the end of the year.
Yeah.
So we started this show.
I'm excited,
Just
though.
two guys, camera somewhere in the corner of the room.
Right. Glimmered
you know,
in the eyes.
Just
fucking
letting you guys know.
shiny Muhammad Ali. Shiny
Yeah,
Mike Tyson.
I couldn't get the goddamn glare
Couldn't
off
figure
the
the lighting
fucking
out, guys.
posters. You know, we started this with this kind of this goal of becoming like a funny comedic podcast, and through the last couple months, I think we really did well.
You know what's funny too? How presumptuous of us that we just imagined that you and I would be a good comedic duo, while previously, like at the gym,
You wanna know
I
why?
never even spoke.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because I wouldn't let it fail, and I've never
Hey man,
lost.
Me either. I wouldn't let it fucking fail.
2-0 MMA fighter.
Yeah,
Never lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also me.
Only one wife.
that I wouldn't.
never
I only
lost.
had one, right? And I wouldn't let it fail either. And so when you put those two things together, we're on an unsinkable ship.
Well, I'm not for nothing. This is the most into something that I've ever seen you. You are really about this, even though I do 90% of the work. I don't want to keep harping on
Look,
this, but you do about the bare minimum.
I made a clip recently, and it was a goddamn good clip.
Fucking
and you liked it.
It
was
was
a
a
good clip.
tearjerker.
It was.
I watered up a little bit when I saw that.
It was a
I
beautiful
was like,
clip.
oh my goodness.
I showed people at work, they just didn't get it. And I was like, yeah, you know.
I showed the people who got it were the people that have been with us
Yes, yeah.
or recently got into DJVW.
Right.
They
Which
got
was nice because we have all these new fans. I wanted to show them the progression and kind of a
like this is where the
consolidated-
boys used to be
Yeah,
at. This is
dude,
where we're
because
at
a
now.
lot of people obviously were not riding with us when we were just a couple of potatoes with a potato background with terrible lighting, with
Sure.
the fucking camera all cropped, all wonky and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
They're here for this young tight product.
Yeah.
It hadn't always been this young and
Oh,
tight.
it used to be real old and loose.
Real old and loose, all right?
But it's gotten young and tight.
It has. It
over the
really
last couple
has.
months. And speaking of young and tight, the stickers are going to be coming in probably within the next week.
I'm
They're-
still waiting on-
They're right now in PA.
Uh-huh.
So Dave's going to get to work on the T-shirts. We're going to be reaching out to Lexi for her shirt size. Actually, I got it. So I got her shirt size. So when
Yeah.
you put the order in, and also, like I said, we want to put in an order for Danny at CheetoCon
That's
because he's done
right.
so much work. And that's like another thing I want to say.
Sweet Danny
just kind of
deserves it.
wrapping up this 2020 episode, the last one of the year. Thank you to all the people that have helped with art and just helping the show get better. You know,
Yeah.
thank you to Cheska from Fast Food Face Off helping us with camera stuff. Thank you to Matt P, our boy Matty P,
Yeah.
for doing all the audio engineering all year. Without him, the show just wouldn't
Wouldn't
be.
have taken all. Yeah, we
Yeah.
would have been fucking just sitting
Honestly,
in the
we
water.
couldn't. We had a lot of help getting this thing off the ground.
Yeah, because we're kind of idiots. It may be Dave and Jay versus the world, but we've had a lot of good friends in the fight against the world.
You're goddamn right. We did have we had the army with us.
Yeah.
We had
Yep.
we had a front line like a motherfucker.
The youngest and tightest.
Yeah. And I think that's about it for the
the new year.
DJVW. And what if we then just took out guns and blew our fucking heads?
Oh, who would upload? Your wife still has the civic duty of uploading the episode.
Oh, my
It's
God.
what they wanted.
Well, guys, for DJVW, the last one of 2020. This was episode 27.
27?
I'm Jay. He's Dave.
It's true.
And for this year, we are out.
Bye-bye. Love you. Mwah.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Dave and Jay versus the world.